Staff going through change need support. Doesn't have to be massive, but one of the things that I find makes the biggest difference is actually to build your team members' resilience. Hi, I'm Elissa Farrow from About Your Transition. Raising resilience in staff members. Why is it my job? In an organisation, if you're going through change and you don't actually consider how resilient your staff are, you have a real risk on your hands. If you assume that your staff will actually just cope with the change, know how to deal with the change, respond to the change, and get that behavioural shift that you're looking for, you probably have a big risk there. Resilience for me is something that develops naturally over time. Resilience is about bouncing back when things aren't going as well. It's that natural ability that we have that evolves and builds over time. However, we need to actually remind ourselves with what are our coping strategies when we're going through change. That's where someone like me comes in. I do a lot of work with clients in raising the resilience levels of their staff members, either through workshops or coaching processes. One of the big insights that I've had from doing this work for quite a few years is the fact that sometimes in change, people forget the amazing coping strategies they actually have. A lot of my work is about reminding people what natural processes they actually have. Resilience can be raised from a very natural, normal experience of going through change. Some of that change in life might be not very pleasant, might be very sad, might be very heartwarming in some regards. Could be good change, could be not so good change. Could be change we've had control over, could be change where we don't have control over it. How we actually cope with change and how we move through the change relies on how resilient we are as people. Some of the coping strategies that I see some of my participants expressing is around getting a good balance between mind, body, and in some cases the spirit as well. So taking time out, taking time to rest, taking time to do exercise, taking time to talk to a friend, or in some cases taking time to talk to a professional such as a psychologist, a social worker, coach, or even a medical professional. Whatever you're doing needs to actually support people through change. Resilience is something that develops naturally. It's something that I urge you all to think about. What are my coping strategies and which ones would I use if I was actually struggling with a change in my organisation?